Reading out of Acts chapter 2 and verse 17, and it reads, "And it shall come to pass in the last days, said God, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams." Giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Power of Israel, Yahweh, Bashima Mashiach Yahushai, Ruha Kakudash. Double honors to the mighty men, the elders, and the apostles in the community, waking up the lost sheep of the house of Israel in these last days. Peace and blessings to everyone doing this truth and humbleness and sincerity. Again, I'm going to say shalom. I just want to share. I had a pretty scary vision. Now, you go into my recent post, I went into the hack. Okay, I went into the little short clip with Leave the World Behind with the boat scene. And then we had the unfortunate Baltimore Harbor incident, right? And just, let me see, it's about 11:35 p.m. Eastern time where I'm at currently. So this morning, when I was in a deep sleep, I had a kind of scary dream. And in that dream, I thought about, the hack, but in the dream, it was some type of hack that happened right here in Babylon the Great and caused mass calamities. I'm not talking about some Chronos hack or company hack, okay? I want this to be a YouTube video, but it might have to go to Rumble. They might take it down for what I'm about to go into. So I hope they don't, okay, but they probably will. In the vision, it was bad, y'all. It was bad. It was really bad. You had conditions where they didn't just hack ships. It was far more sinister than that. We talking airliners. I mean, it was a disaster. It's like the foreign hackers took over control of everything, man. Okay. There's a lot of death and destruction. Okay. Jumbo jets, Salakia, jumbo jets were crashing into freeways. It was bad. Okay. It was worse visions of bridges being hit. And I don't know what it was about, but it got so bad I woke up from it. And I thought about it, and it stayed on me the whole day. I said, you know what, I'm gonna give a short exhortation on this vision. And it does get a bit eerie because the Baltimore Harbor thing wasn't that long ago. And we seen what that did. Okay, maybe I just make this a part 2 to the video I already done. But those were some horrific visions, man. And the death and the destruction. Okay, Slakia. I see it just makes sense why a lot of elders and the apostles in the community throughout a lot of congregations say, have your bug out bag ready and be prepared for harder days, because when you read the Exodus account, and it's a good time to study the Exodus account while we're in the heat of Passover, the Feast of Unleavened Bread. the Most High did severe damage to the Egyptians with just the 10 plagues. Okay? But in that vision, it was a phenomenal strike. And I reckon that was a major cyber attack on America. And when I think about it, and I reflect on what happened to the ancient Egyptians, we don't even know how bad it's going to get. But in those visions, it was total chaos and destruction and mayhem. And it was so bad, public assistance was shut down. That's how bad the calamities and the crashes. It was just total chaos and mayhem. Okay, but it was only a vision. But we know what happened in the harbor wasn't a vision. That actually came to pass. So let's get a few more scriptures. And we're gonna wind it down. Okay. Let's read Joel chapter 2 and verse 28. It's the precept what I opened up with. It says, "And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions." Okay, and that was a heavy one. It got so scary, and I just woke up. Like, was it a dream, or is there something that might happen in these last days before the Lord destroyed Babylon the Great? See if there's any more. See if there's any more, family, and I'll wind it down. Let's get Daniel chapter 1 and 17. You know, when you read Daniel's, I believe the second chapter, the latter end, they go into the vision, okay, of that, the parable with the statue, iron, miry, clay. Y'all know what I'm saying. You know, that last kingdom to fall, and, you know, roughly paraphrasing, that one's going to fall at the hands of Christ, Hamashiach Yahushai. And we pray for that thing every day. Okay? Daniel chapter 1 and 17. "As for these 4 children, God gave them knowledge and skill in all learning and wisdom. And Daniel had understanding in all visions and dreams." Okay? Because Daniel gave the end time prophets to, I think that was Nebuchadnezzar, during that time. Okay. See if there's any more. I'm gonna wind it down. Daniel chapter 7 and 15, it reads, "I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit in the midst of my body, and the visions of my head troubled me." Okay. There's also going into that vision. See if there's any more. Daniel chapter 2 and verse 1, it reads, "And in the second year of the reign of Nebuchadnezzar, Nebuchadnezzar dreamed dreams where his spirit was troubled, and in his sleep break from him." Let's get a little more slack here. I want to go to the latter end. One moment. We're going to end it here. Daniel chapter 2 and 44. I'm just get to the point. I'm starting at 43, now ended at 44. "And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, They shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with miry clay. And that's really dealing with the kingdoms on its current side. We could see NATO prepping to fight Russia, Israelis versus Iran, and the dragons of Arabia, and all the BRICS nations and NATO preparing for this big final war. And that war is going to usher in the deliverance for the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Okay? Verse 45. For as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it brake in pieces, the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold, the great God had made known to the king what shall come to pass, future prophecy, hereafter, and the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof sure. Slakia, that was 45. We're going to end it with 44. Let's go up one. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. This is going into Israel and Zion, in the kingdom of heaven, from the top. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. With that, we give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Power of Israel, Yahweh, Bashem, Mashiach Yahushai. Double honors to the mighty men, the elders, and the apostles in the community, waking up the lost sheep, the house of Israel in these last days. Peace and blessings to everyone doing this truth and humbleness, sincerity. Israel, I love y'all. We got next. Shalom.